Some people watching today are in really hurting family situations and they don't know where to turn to. They don't know where to get help. How can you help them? Tell us who you are and where you come from.
Yes, absolutely. I'm Diane, and I'm with my husband, Neil, that hopefully Neil will wave at you. And Stacey is talking that, yes, I am a licensed therapist, licensed professional therapist, and I work mainly with marriage and families. As she already said, Neil's a banker, but together, because we have had such a heart for this, I used to laugh with Stacey and say, before I wanted to really help push, capacity or culture along with this, when we would move into neighborhoods, I would, immediately trek out and find out, hey, how are we going to get together as community? What does it look like for our neighborhood to do things together, or to know each other, or to know the family members? So it's just been a passion. And we've started something called The Family Collective. And you can find it on Facebook, or it's got a website that's a little bit under construction. And we can talk a little bit more about what that offers, if we have time. But out of that, we're trying to give, people opportunities to find communities, or find, like you said, Stacey, solutions to some of the problems that we're facing, yeah. And Neil has joined me, and I've asked him to kind of start today, because he's got to leave a little early, on, why family is so important right now.
Yeah, thank you, Diane. I'm not the expert. I'm just the opinionated part of the program, but Diane will do mop-up. So Stacey, thank you so much. We love what you're doing on trying to speak to issues. And I guess if I could say one thing really importantly is there's a war for family going on in culture today. And I strongly believe unless we mobilize as warriors, and I mean that in every sense of the word, to fight for family in our generation, people will not understand the importance of family, I believe, within a generation. And why is family important? I want to highlight three things. Number one, identity. We get our identity from family. And never before have we had such a crisis of people not knowing who they are. And it's because we have an epidemic of broken family. And certainly fatherlessness, safety, all those things that we're supposed to achieve in family, we recognize it's not happening the way it's supposed to. Secondly, health. Your health is actually tied to the kind of family structure that you're a part of. And there's an epidemic of loneliness that actually negatively impacts your health. And Diane's going to talk about that. So, we care about other kinds of diseases, but I think sometimes we don't recognize that broken family is a disease that's robbing the health of our nation and of our young family members. Thirdly, family is supposed to be a safe place where people are launched into their destiny. That we're supposed to be a community of mothers and fathers that help people explore and learn and find their passion in life. And I believe that those three things are critically important, not just to individual family members, they're important to society in general. And so I want to just encourage you as we go through this program, make family a high priority, even if your family was imperfect. I think the beauty of the gospel is most of the family members I know in the Bible had stories that were less than perfect. And yet God is after the value he placed in family. And we've got to join this war.